the dust settles on what has been a tornado of a season in the Issa Manning Cup, there remains four. One, a fan base sparked to life by the flames of a phoenix. The other, driven by a heritage of football excellence. It's the Standard against the system. It's Jamaica College against Mona High for a spot in the Manning Cup final here at the National Stadium. It's a cool afternoon here at the National Stadium. Temperatures seeing 29 degrees Celsius and 67% humidity. March on, the True Blues of Jamaica College looking to restore themselves to Manning Cup royalty. Do they have what it takes to make their second consecutive Manning Cup finals and to right the wrongs of that final against Kingston College last year? But in their way, the new kids on the block, Mona High, looking to stake their claim. Maybe they have what it takes to become the new champions, but stick around to find out. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here on your home of champions. My name is Kimani O'Sullivan, and it's my pleasure to introduce to you my lovely co-host, Janine Robinson.
Hi Kimani, we're here finally at the National Stadium, and today's an exciting matchup. It's the semi-finals. We see Mona, new kids on the block, and JC, they've been here already. And to me, this is important. They're 700 meters in distance apart from each other, and I think that we could call it a derby. I think that this matchup for them is very important. Mona wanting to make their first final, and JC.
I totally agree, Janine. Have you ever had a neighbor that gave you trouble or, loud music or anything like that?
Not really, but...
Well, looking at Mona and JC, it can be said that Mona are the new noisy neighbors because they have really been making noise in the Manning Cup this season. So we really have to look at this matchup really keenly to see what they have in store.
Well, we took a trip up to Old Hope Road to visit the True Blues and see what they've been doing in preparation for this semi-final.
We're just pushing to win the Manning Cup and win the Champions Cup and all of their shit.
Well, you heard it here from Jamaica College. Lofty ambitions, but given their stature of how big that school is, you can really understand why they're aiming so high. I'm joined by two fans at the moment. one from Jamaica College and one from Mona High. I'm going to start with Jamaica College, seeing that we just watched their feature. In that feature, we see that your school is very rounded. You have young men that want to not only succeed on the pitch, but also to succeed in life. Tell us about what the ambience is in the classroom with the ballers, and how do they act?
They act, honestly, it's like a brotherhood. It's wonderful. Like, even the principal, he like cares for us. We're like his sons, so it's really good.
Oh, so you guys are well supported, and the rapport between staff and student is there.
It's wonderful.
Right, thank you. And you heard it here from Jamaica College. I have to go to Mona really quick. Mona, you guys are the new kids on the block. You've never been at this stage. You've never been playing at the National Stadium before. How does it feel to be here?
Well, we have been playing at National Stadium before because we play a match against St. George's at National Stadium. I think it's in 2018 or 19, I don't remember. And we lost. But coming back here is like a revenge for us because our previous game on Saturday, we didn't play our best. I think we didn't play our best because the boys were sick and I think they never came out to play the match. But today we will come out today and do what the coach say and play some ball.
Well, you know, it's as usual, we have to hear a scoreline prediction from you. What scoreline are you expecting?
Well, these two teams have never met before, but I think we have met in 2018 where we have lost 3-1. But this season, I think we have better boys, better quality, better coaching staff. So just see how the match go, and 90 minutes speaks for itself.
You're not getting out of this one. I need a scoreline.
Okay, I think the scoreline will be Mona 2 and JC 1.
Well, Jamaica College, give me a scoreline.
2-0 to Jamaica College.
Well, you heard it here, so it's contradictory scorelines here, but you heard it from Jamaica College. Let's take a look at what Mona has cooking.
Mona High have been increasing their schoolboy football pedigree for 2 consecutive seasons, creating history last season by qualifying for the Manning Cup quarterfinals for the first time, and now currently having a coveted place in the semi-finals. So, what can this success be credited to?
Mona Pride. Mona Pride.
Mona Pride.
Mona Pride.
So then, what is Mona Pride?
It originated with Craig Butler, the coach of the current Manning Cup team. He was the one who coined the phrase.
It began with my recognizing the need for the school to have some form of pride in itself. Many of the teachers, the players, even the principal at one point would say these traditional schools who are better equipped than us, who have better facilities than us, who get better players than us, who have better coaches than us. So it created a mentality that was a losing mentality, and I didn't want to have that. So I encouraged the players to believe in themselves, for the school to start believing in themselves. And one way to do it was to have a slogan that everybody could feel deep in your soul.
As the Manning Cup progresses, Mona Pride seems to be doing the trick, defeating stalwart teams such as St. George's College, Woolmer's Boys and Charles Smith. But can Mona High go all the way?
Well, this is the first time it's ever happening. We've created history in the Manning Cup, not only in the Manning Cup for the school, and we would like to go all the way this season. We believe that we can do it because we've been training from last season non-stop, straight throughout the year. So we believe that we can do it.
Fear is never an option, and Mona High has one final message going forward.
We've been training for it. We've been training a long time. So we believe in our coach's ability, the coaching ability that he has. He shaped us for this, and even though it's a big moment, we're not afraid, we're ready.
Wow, Janae, you look at that, you see how important Craig Butler is in establishing that Mona Pride, as they call it. Speak to me about that Mona Pride and what you have seen from them thus far.
I think his main objective was to shift their mindset, and I think he's done a great job at doing it. They're now at the semi-finals. His goalkeeper, in fact, had made a statement to say his dream is to play in the National Stadium, and now he's here, so that dream came true.
Yes, and it's always good to see these young men realize their dreams. But stay here, we'll see which team has what it takes to make it to the Manning Cup final right after this break.
More of the things that matter.
Happiness is owning my own crib. Take advantage of our same-day mortgage pre-approval plus customized financing of up to 100% and enjoy low monthly payments. Happiness is home. Own it with VMBS.
VM, we're here for you. We are returning to this land. You are returning to our story. Together stronger we stand. You win is our victory. We're a firm foundation here to stay. Build you a brighter way. Transform your everyday. Transform your
VM Group. Transform your everyday.
Is live on your home of champions as the Dallas Mavericks, they make the trot up to Toronto to take on the Raptors, and that is live Saturday at 5 p.m. 6 Eastern for the rest of the Caribbean. And the Golden State Warriors, they made the trot to Minnesota to face off against the Timberwolves, and that's live Sunday at 3:30 p.m. 4:30 ECT. Welcome back to the National Stadium, where we have a cracking game on our hands, and we're glad you could join us here on your home of champions to see it.
Yes, it's very exciting that we're one, in the National Stadium, two, it's Mona High, new kids facing Jamaica College. Exciting stuff here today.
It's really exciting, and I'm really happy that I could live my dream to step foot on this pitch, Jenny. This is the Mecca, you know, this is the office. So these boys will be ready and raring to go to put their best foot forward.
Well, speaking of the boys, let's see what Jamaica College has been doing so far. Jamaica College, in their last 4 matches, they've scored 11 goals and conceded 1. Actually, yes, they've scored 11 and conceded 1.
Yep.
So Jamaica College, they are on the hunt to go back into this Manning Cup final and see if they can get the title.
And you look at that Champions Cup victory over Manning's, a very stout Manning's outfit. But looking at Jamaica College, we have to look on the flip side of things. That's the Mona High form table. You look at that recent loss against Clarendon College, quite comprehensively beaten by CC, might I say.
And Kingston College.
Yes, so that's back-to-back losses for them.
And we would think that this would defeat them, but it doesn't seem like that by the aura that we see in the camp.
That's that Mona pride, Jenny. That's that Mona pride.
Well,
let's taking a look at the standings of the group. Which one stands out to you, Jenny? I know which one stands out to me. Which one stands out to you?
Well, Mona is here, so let's talk about them. They, well, in their group A, they came out in second with 6 points, falling short in 1 and 2 matches, and looking to see if they can regain their confidence for today.
Yeah, and you see Kingston College, they've been in action against Stats later, and they had a perfect group stage, so they're coming in with a lot of clout, Jenny.
Let's look at Jamaica College. Jamaica College has a beautiful, they haven't lost any matches, they haven't drawn any matches. It's 9 points for them. They're on a high.
Efficiency, Jenny. Efficiency is the name of the day, and you look at Stats, even though they got that second spot, they'll be looking to knock off Kingston College. So these are the semi-final matchups today. As we said, Jamaica College and Mona waiting to begin, and that is followed by a heavyweight matchup between Kingston College and
St. Andrew Technical.
And that's a rematch, Jenny, of last year.
Well, let's look at the head-to-heads. See, these teams have played each other before, and Jamaica College has won on all occasions, and Mona High, I think, well, we know that their coach's alma mater is Jamaica College, and now that he's brought his team to the semi-finals, he will want to make a stamp with this Mona High team.
You're definitely right, Jenny, and we definitely want to highlight these schools and give you a more in-depth understanding of what they mean and what they're coming with. So here we look at the Jamaica College school facts. 1789 they were founded. That's 233 years of existence. Their popular colors are navy and white. Their population is 18,770. And they have a rousing 30 Manning Cup titles. You can't look past a number like that. And their motto, may the college flourish, work is burning in the fields. Ginny had a chance to catch up with Coach Ferguson. Here's what he had to say.
How have you been able to protect your boys from speculation and conversations of outside forces?
How we prepare for each game is the same. This game is no different. I think once we get to 48 hours within the game, they literally don't have their phones or any devices, so they don't really see what the outside world is actually saying. But we have been in these positions before, so we understand what is at stake, and we understand that now it's more mental than anything else, so we are prepared for that.
You speak about being in this position before. Mona High, they're here for the first time as semi-finalists. Do you think this semi-final is just a little bit more than football?
No, it's always football. There's no love lost. Mona has made a very good season. We like to see teams coming up and doing well, and I think Mona has done well so far. Negative result in the 2 last games, but I don't think that is something that we can take into this game because it's a new game. They have nothing to lose, so we expect a battle and we're ready for it.
Taking a look at our player to watch, sponsored by Digicel, and he is none other than Makwan Aldridge. He's fully integrated into Jamaica College's squad, and he sports 12 appearances, scoring 8 goals and getting some assists as well. His position is listed as midfielder, but he's a very versatile player that you might see floating around the front three also and supporting that midfield, Jenny.
Well, earlier we spoke about Craig Butler shifting the mindsets of these Mona fans, and let's see what Mona has to say. They were founded in 1979, 43 years of existence. They were the colors red and cream, a population of 1,460 students. They have yet to win a Manning Cup title, and we'll be looking to see if they can do that today. Well, make it to the final. And their motto: to learn, to love, and to serve. Well, Kimani, earlier you spoke to Craig Butler, the man in charge. Let's hear what he has to say to you.
Seems to have been the most successful season in Mona's history. What's the feeling around the camp like?
Well, we're happy and ready to go. We believe that we've done our best thus far, and we've been very effective throughout the season, and we plan to continue doing the same.
Well, you come into this one off the back of consecutive defeats. Foreign to your team, given the run of form that you had, winning every single game prior. What's the approach for this game coming against Jamaica College?
Well, of course, we have to say no excuses. However, my entire team was sick with the flu last game, so they are ready and ready to go. They're all medsed up and ready, so I'm not concerned about JC. JC has a very good program. I was part of that program. We just want to ensure that Mona's program, which is on the rise, does what it's supposed to do.
Speak to us from a tactical perspective. We know you believe in your system, and we know your team believes in a set system. How do you strike the balance between maintaining your identity while also adjusting to your opponents?
Well, the important thing is to believe in your players. If your players can execute the system, it doesn't matter who the opponent you are playing against. It's always going to be the same. We have to do some adjustments, which we did from the last game. But in truth and fact, I'm really comfortable with the team, and I understand they're going to do their best, and I think they're going to go out there and kill it today.
Well, one man that has been executing his coach's system is this young man, Donhue Mitchell. He's a defender, but somehow has scored 19 goals this season, on his way for this Golden Boot. 15 appearances. He's a defender. His age is 18 years, and this is his first season of football, doing outstanding work for Mona High.
Yeah, you're right, Janae, and for him to be a centre-back and to be able to score such goals, it really speaks to the type of football that Craig Butler plays at Mona.
Yes, the diversity. There's a lot of big names here today. Kevon Wilson, Tariq Zimenez, Denzel McKenzie,
Kimani O'Sullivan.
Well, we have a lot of exciting action for you today. Our commentators, Donald Oliver and Leger Williams, will be taking you through 90 minutes of football action here at the National Stadium.
stage is set, and we are now ready for battle and its broadcast. Two wonderful schools who have set a narrative. They now collide, and they hope to continue their story to reach the final of the 2022 Issa Manning Cup. Many-time champions Jamaica College, they do battle with Mona High here at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. Well, 190 years separate their conception. 2 kilometers bisect their institutions. But as far as the Manning Cup and their history in it is concerned, the chasm is wide. David versus Goliath, a champion versus an underdog, legacy versus pride. There is nowhere to go now but the cauldron. Angst and arrogance, quite possibly in equal measure. Football, ever since its inception, is considered to be the great leveler. These two, considered to be worlds apart in terms of history and legacy, will be on the same side of the divide when it comes to pride. Jamaica College, they have been here many times before, and they have 30 Manning Cup crowns to put into the pot. Mona High, on the other hand, graced the semi-final stage of the Manning Cup for the first time, eager to make a mark here under the guidance of one Craig Butler at the Mecca of Jamaica's football. Wherever you're watching, all around the world, thank you so much for joining our coverage here. My name is Donald Oliver. With me is Leger Williams. Your initial thoughts on this matchup?
This is going to be a very exciting one. It's two teams that differ so much in terms of history, but in terms of their play on the field, they couldn't be closer this season. Two of the most dominant forces in Manning Cup football this season. What a contest it's going to be.
The sponsors greet the teams, but I suppose, Leger, as we get further into the discussion, it's really a clash of styles. Mona High, they've hit a bit of a glitch, losing a couple of games, one in the Manning Cup, and of course being knocked out of the Champions Cup. What do you expect their response to be this afternoon?
Well, if it's anything that their coach, their technical director laments, it's fight, it's belief in themselves. So I'm going to expect nothing less from them in terms of just the effort that they will put out to try and defeat this Jamaica College team. On the other hand, Jamaica College, it's all about their composure. Their coach has been here before, their school has been here before. It's all about how they can live up to the expectations and deliver on any given day.
They would do well not to be caught off guard. They are in charge of today's fixture. O'Shane Nation in the middle. Jermaine Easing, Rickton Archer, his assistant referees. Alexa Perry, the fourth official. They await the captains as the teams pose for their photographs. We'll go through the lineup firstly of Jamaica College. Rastika Rose in goal. They do have a back four of Dante Wines, Romaine Blake, Xavier Davidson, the captain, and Michael Graham. In the middle of the park, Saviola Blake, Jamali Bennett, and Kevon Wilson, the dangerous Kevon Wilson, with 9 goals to his name. Brandon Sandiford starts with 6 goals. Macon Aldridge goes centre with 8. And Tariq Ziminiz back in the starting lineup for Jamaica College.
Yes, their classic 4-3-3 that their coach Davian Ferguson employs. It's going to be a good passing game from them today. You can expect that, and expect a lot of intensity in the press as well.
Hakeem Bernard has joined the fray, so to Xavier Davidson, the skippers of Mona and Jamaica College respectively.
Federation, and we have team. Your call. Federation it is. Which side you want? That side here, the ball is here. Alright, play the game, enjoy. Very important. Teamwork, concentration, management, right? Enjoy.
Mona also ready out there in the middle. Let's take a look at their starting lineup. Akeem Bernard will be hoping to recover from the mistakes that he made in the Champions Cup. He's back in goal, the captain. Dante Peralta, Marlon Cunningham and Don Hugh Mitchell make up the back three. In the middle of the park, Adriana Vassell, Damoy Whitfield, Denzel McKenzie and Sean Layton up top. Romarian Thomas, Robinho Gordon and Zane Pinnock, who has 16 goals to his name.
Expect some fast, exciting football from Mona. Very direct team, always looking to score goals, always looking to cause opposition problems and create chaos whenever they can.
So, we're just about ready for kickoff. Jamaica College will do so in their traditional blue tops. They'll be kicking towards the Caribbean Sea and towards downtown Kingston, while Mona will be aiming towards the Blue Mountain Range. And they immediately pick up possession, trying to force an attack early.
Expect Mona High to have a fast start this afternoon, as we see the head coach of Jamaica College, Davian Ferguson. But expect Mona to have a fast start as they usually do. Very intense team in their press and how they like to play. And of course, you know that in the first 15 minutes of games, it's extra intense as they try to catch teams out.
Wilson tried to make his way along that left-hand side. Marlon Cunningham was in the way of his progress. JC winning the free kick. They take it quickly. Graham is trying to advance. Couldn't do so. Asked you the question before about Mona's reaction to losing 2 consecutive games. How will they react in the face of adversity here and against a strong Jamaica College team who are on the attack now? Ball sent out wide, can it be kept in play? Couldn't keep it in play on that occasion. Brandon Sandiford has 6 goals to his name so far. Had a hat-trick against St. Mary's College in the preliminary round of the competition. Did Brandon Sandiford.
Yeah, very tricky player. Likes to isolate his wing back and really cause them problems. And speaking of causing problems, there's a returning Tariq Ziminis who unfairly tried to get the better of Dante Peralta, playing on the left side of a back three. Mona play a very attacking shape. At times it's a 2-3-5, trying to maintain and sustain pressure on whichever their opposition is. But today, to try and deal with the threat of Jamaica College's front three, they've switched to a 3-2-5 shape.
Ball punted long, and Romain Blake just allowing that to go behind for a goal kick. Yeah, that matchup over the far side is going to be interesting between Dante Peralta and Tariq Ziminis, who, although has been training, hasn't been match fit to take part in a number of the Jamaica College games.
Yeah, it's one thing to be training, to be doing your running, but once you step on that football field, it's not a marathon. You're not running miles in that sense. It's a different type of fitness required, so adjustment will be needed.
Here they there coming forward. McQuan Aldridge is there, has space to work with. Sandy Ford is asking for it. Sandy Ford inside the box. Hesitated and missed out on a big chance for Jamaica College.
Immediately we can see the threat that Jamaica College poses. Mona stretched out there, trying to compensate, trying to press high, but Jamaica College...
Oh, there's could be some problems here, and the referee points to the spot, or has he? He has. It's a penalty to Mona. Real carelessness at the back by Jamaica College. The ball was sold short to Akeem Bernard. Or, well, what's happening here?
It is a penalty. Just spoke about a team pressuring another, but in this case, it's Rasika Rose. Didn't manage to get good enough contact on the ball and wiped out.
Yeah, I said Akeem Bernard is Rasika Rose, in fact, in goal, of course, for Jamaica College, and it's a big opportunity for Mona here to take an early lead in this contest. Donhue Mitchell. What an opportunity here. Steps up to shoot. Scores! The underdogs take the lead in this Manning Cup semi-final. What a start for Mona High. And in the 6 minutes of play, it's a critical advantage over Jamaica College here in this Manning Cup semi-final.
It's a dream start for Mona High. Jamaica College, who started the game so brightly, creating chances, maybe should have scored on one end, ended up giving a penalty away to the intense Mona pressure on the other. And Donhue Mitchell, as he's done so many times this season, has scored now his 20th goal and has converted from the penalty spot to give Mona High the lead. It's Mona High 1, Jamaica College 0.
Wow. What a start for Mona. How will Jamaica College respond? If ever you were going to write the story of this game, you may have given the team considered to be the underdog the advantage early. Just to see if Jamaica College, they do have that championship medal about them.
Yeah, this will be a test to see if Jamaica College can really step up and keep their wits about them, because this Mona team likes to attack in phases, like to attack in droves. They won't stop just because they've scored. So it will be very interesting to see the dynamic of the game as it advances.
Here they come again. Delivery sent inside, and Jamaica College should come away with the advantage here, but again they've lost it in their own half. Layton was unable to win it for Mona, and it goes the other way. Bennett to Aldridge. Aldridge does well. Before he was cut down.
He was cut down like 3 or 4 times there, but eventually went down, got the foul for his team.
Sandy Ford will get there. Looking for some options, Sandy Ford. Saviola Blake. Still trying to find their setting, Jamaica College. Wouldn't have expected to concede that way, David Ferguson.
Yeah, before the game he spoke that.
Well, here's another opportunity for JC. Can they get the equalizer here? It's pulled back. Chance taken. No! Fabulous save by Akeem Bernard. He had to go full stretch to his right to get there. And it's another big College has let slip.
They did everything right there, Jamaica College. It was excellent build-up play, laid it off. You expect Kevon Wilson to score there, which was an excellent save.
Corner kick at the near post, so easily handled there.
Akeem Bernard, who was at fault for a goal in the first goal in the Champions Cup semi-final, the quarter-final. I'm sure he's intent on rewriting those wrongs, and he started off very well today. It was an excellent save.
Sandy Ford is in an offside position. Well, that's Graham rather, was in an offside position. Well, before the goal, there was another opportunity for Sandy Ford, and there was hesitancy there. Then the very next play, mix up at the back, and the foul committed, easily called by O'Shea Nation, and then was converted by Donville Mitchell. Back to live action now. Sandy Ford again inside the box. Didn't have a lot of space to operate in this time. Romarian Thomas getting in trouble. Aldridge has it. McCon Aldridge falls over.
This final really has started at a frantic pace, but Mona playing very open at the moment, trying to make this game into a table tennis game, end to end. But Jamaica College, I'm sure, will be looking to establish some control sooner rather than later. Although this approach from Mona has led them to create more than one very good goal scoring opportunity. They've yet to take any of them though, and Mona got a penalty and converted. That has led to the scoreline that we have now. How will JC respond?
Here they are again, starting from the back. Graham. Comes into the starting lineup ahead of one Sayers.
It's an interesting tactical move. Michael Graham, more of a conventional left back, likes to overlap, likes to create chances that way. Sayers more of a midfielder type, likes to come inside, like to invert, create an overload in the midfield. So it's clear that was a tactical change. Michael Graham, of course, with 8 assists this season and to go along with 2 goals, started the last game for Jamaica College in the Manning Cup on the right wing, so that just shows the type of player that he is.
Yep, pretty much versatile. Kevon Wilson. JC in the attacking third. Again, it's sent out wide. Sandiford again with space. Plays it inside the area. Oh, a missed kick at a critical time.
The chances are piling. The chances are piling for Jamaica College now. But it's a good reaction from them, keeping up what they were doing before the goal had went in.
I think that was Bennett, you know.
It was advancing from midfield, making that third man run. Sandy Ford being allowed so much space on that left wing at all times.
Romain Blake under pressure but got away,
as he so usually does. Cool customer Romain Blake, national under-20 representative over the summer.
Davidson plays it to Sandy Ford. Wilson, now Bennett. Wines on it. Peralta reading that well.
Technical director of Mona there, Craig Butler.
Well, here's Mona trying to advance down the left wing. There is an infringement on the play as Zane Pinnock was cut down.
Another interesting statistical point of view is that this is only the 5th goal in 16 games Jamaica College, 17 if you want to count the Champions Cup. only the 5th goal they've conceded all season. So how will they react to being behind in such a big game?
Well, Mona seeking to go even further ahead. Sends it high. And Rascaros, oh my goodness. It goes behind for a corner kick. He may have been bothered by the sun in his eyes, but he really did make a meal of that one. Rose almost wilting under the pressure there.
Yet again, he's a lucky boy on that occasion. Gifting, because that's all Jamaica College have done so far, gift Mona their chances. And they have to be careful, especially since they're not taking theirs.
Here's the corner kick. Nodded away. Peralta trying to send that one, but the flag has gone up for offside against Robina Gordon. It's rare that he plays up front. In fact, I can't remember him actually playing striker, centre forward this season for Mona.
Well, he wears the number 9 for a reason.
Well, let's just say he hasn't started in that position.
Because Craig Butler laments the fact that he wants all of his players to be very technically diverse and be able to go in different zones all over the pitch. So clearly he saw something that Robina Gordon does well that he would like to exploit against his Jamaica College team.
Mind you, he has 5 goals to his name so far this season, and they're under pressure, JC. Can he get a good ball inside the area? Davidson was in the way to prevent that ball from Romario and Thomas to go in. Thomas, not used to seeing him on the wing. Usually plays in a more central area. Now here's Aldridge. I think he's been trying to do a little bit too much in this game so far, McMahon Aldridge. And here's Mona. Gordon making a run. Heading to the byline, but again, it was always going to be a difficult proposition to get by one Romain Blake.
Usually is, as we're seeing a slight tactical tweak now by Jamaica College. I'm sure you'll see it on your screen in a moment. Tariq Zimini is switching to the left flank, while Sandy Ford moving out to the right. Zimini has been too involved so far. Probably looking to change that.
Well, there is a lot of space, or there was a lot of space left for Sandy Ford when he was on the left-hand side. And I guess the question is, will Mona give Tariq Ziminis that amount of space on the left?
That would be a dangerous game.
It would be. But let's see what happens as this half progresses. Aldridge. Ball played inside back to Aldridge. Here is Ziminis. It's Tariq Ziminis. Held on to by Akeem Bernard. That's why the switch was made. The chances have been coming on the left-hand side. And Ziminis getting his first bite at goal.
He did well there to create the space to get the shot off. The shot was tame in the end, and it was I wouldn't say a comfortable save for Akeem Bernard, but it was a save he had to make, and he definitely did make it. Jamaica College continued to pile on the chances and pile on the pressure to try and get back into this game.
Ball sent inside once more. Ziminis is in an offside position. The referee hasn't noticed as yet. Now he has, O'Shane Nation. But he allows play to continue. Ball over the top, and no problems there for Rose on this occasion. Mona giving up the possession a little bit too easily there. Mona hasn't had a good time against JC in recent times. In fact, they are yet to record a win over Jamaica College. Here's Kevon Wilson. Wilson pulls it back in an area of uncertainty, but Peralta was certain to make that clearance. And now here they come, Mona High. Challenge from Davidson, stopping the play.
Jamaica College need to get this man on the ball more. Saviola Blake, real calming presence at the base of the midfield for them, as well as this guy, Romain Blake.
Oh, that's a delightful ball to Ziminese.
Not so delightful from Ziminese, trying to find Makwan Aldridge. Tyreek Ziminese, one of the stars of schoolboy football generally last season. Made it to the final with this very Jamaica College team. Also represented Jamaica at the under 20 level, represented Jamaica at the senior level as well. So it's been a very successful year for him generally, but he'll be looking to use all of that experience and skill to try and see if he can get Jamaica College back into this game now.
These two teams really know each other very well, in fact. Ziminese would have been part of the starting lineup last season for JC. As this one is handled well by Romain Blake. He's just class, isn't he?
He really is.
Yeah, so Ziminese, as well as Dante Wines, Davidson, who's now the captain, and Michael Graham were all a part of the starting lineup that got by Mona High 2-0 in the quarterfinals last season. I remember Ziminese actually striking the woodwork in that game. As far as Mona High is concerned, and Craig Butler is being spoken to by the referee. 5 players who were in the starting lineup this evening played in that game or were a part of that starting lineup. Zane Pinnock, Romarian Thomas, Damoy Whitfield, Akeem Bernard, the captain, and Dante Peralta.
There's a lot of familiarity in terms of the makeup of these teams. 8 players overall returning for Jamaica College this season. Almost all of them in the starting lineup today. Mona also has a lot of players returning.
Ziminese. Jamaica College, they will have a free kick. And Bernard will get some attention from off the bench. As the shadows begin to lengthen here at the National Stadium. Bernard. Just getting some ice back on his leg there.
Has made 2 crucial saves to keep out Jamaica College so far in this game. An excellent one to keep out Kevon Wilson. And another smart save to keep out Ziminese as well. Jamaica College have had opportunities. Mona haven't created much. To be honest, they haven't created anything at all from their own merits so far. But they have pressed well. They have been compact in the midfield. But once that midfield is bypassed, Jamaica College have had free reign to run at their centre backs. That will be a concern for Craig Butler, but he is known for playing an expansive style of football, an attacking style of football, so I think once he has the lead, you won't be overly concerned with that. Michael Graham prepares to swing this one in with his right foot.
There he is. But JC could do a lot with it. Graham once again asking for it and getting it. First touch should have been better though.
When you give Ramin Blake time on the ball to pick his passes, he really can pick them, can't he?
Savio Blake in the middle. Oh, ball give it up. Chance here for Mona again. It's with Pinnock. Forced wide. Ball played inside. He was looking for the spectacular. And it just couldn't come up with it. That's Gordon again. Yeah, that would have made headlines if he converted. Grab with it. Zimini's on it. Tariq Zimini's getting the ball inside. Peralta deals with it. Nicely done by Romarian Thomas. Thomas again. He can crack them from distance, you know. But on that occasion, lacking a little bit of quality there.
Yeah, not quite as accurate as he usually is. Has scored some screamers this season. One in particular stands out, but not his best effort there.
He does kick them hard. Romarian Thomas, 7 goals to his name so far this season. Leighton was in the way. Not sure exactly what Rose saw. Leighton now has it. Play continues for Mona. It's a chance here. Pinnock deciding to go back and they give up possession. Aldridge trying to switch the play and Ken Zimini. Zimini's keeping it in. No, he can't. It's a throw into Mona. Doesn't seem as if he's on the same page with his teammates. Saviola Blake. Wilson.
Haven't seen a lot of him so far today. Kevon Wilson did have that good chance, of course, but that's about it.
Was fouled on that occasion. Play being called back.
Now we're seeing a number of players down. 3 players down for Mona currently. Gordon, Rabinia Gordon, Sean Leighton, and Romarian Thomas. The latter two taking themselves up at this point. But Rabinia Gordon does need some help.
He appears to be okay. He's just favoring his shoulder a little. What new can they come up with? Zimini's on it. Can't beat his marker. Kevon Wilson picks it up. Not the best touch from Graham. Thomas to Leighton. Pinnock. Gordon trying to get there and does. JC deciding not to clear but play out from the back. And it's a success. Well, up until the halfway line, Mona will come again. And they lose possession. Here's another chance. He's onside Ziminez. Ziminez through on goal. Can he finish? Cuts inside. Ziminez again! There it is! The breakthrough for Ziminez and Jamaica College! He opens his account after he was given acres of space. And it's the equalizer for the Dark Blues. It's 1-1.
And this is the exact same thing that has been happening all game, the same pattern. Jamaica College breaking on the right at first, but it leaves acres of space on the left. At first it was Sandy Ford, now it's Ziminez. Did excellent there to deceive Peralta, and once he got into the shooting position, it was a brilliant finish. There he is, right into the corner, cool, leaving Akeem Bernard no chance. And he's back. Ladies and gentlemen, he is back. Tyreek Ziminez. And he's put Jamaica College right back into this one. It's 1-1 after 30 minutes.
All he had to do was just remember how it feels. Being in the position, converting the chance. There are some issues here. Yellow card being showed to Craig Butler.
There is some objection to that goal from his side because he felt that his player was on the ground needing attention, but the referee allowed play to go on, and from that play the goal was scored. So you can see the clear frustration on the Mona bench.
On the sidelines. Leighton. Gordon trying to find Pinnock.
Now it's Mona's turn. How will they respond?
Well, they have the ball. Should have probably worked that a little quicker there. Bennett was looking for a foul.
And now it's the Jamaica College bench that are up in arms.
Well, I guess it's even Stevens on that front.
Mona definitely won't feel so, seeing that they concede a goal from theirs.
Aldridge looking to be in some pain there. Well, Craig Butler got a yellow card. Let's take a look at the most recent incident, with Aldridge getting a hand to his face. So Thomas.
It was Romarion Thomas on the ground.
Was that a foul? Referee deciding to continue with the play, and that's when Ziminez converted.
It was a cool finish, wasn't it?
It was.
Right back into the action, Tyreek Ziminez.
through ball. Zimini's again around the keeper, lost his footing. That could have been 2 for him and JC.
That was some brilliant football by Jamaica College there. Excellent one-touch stuff.
Yeah.
But right at the last minute,
now a yellow card is being shown to Aldridge.
it's going to be a free kick for Jamaica College. Zimini is lining this one up.
Three-man wall set up for Tariq Zimini's. This is some way out, but well within his range. It's Zimini's over the top.
A lot of anticipation on that one, but didn't quite live up on that occasion. It was Donhue Mitchell who received the yellow card for that tackle on Makwan Aldridge.
Almost got by Makwan Aldridge on that occasion. Now it's with Vassell. Out wide to Leighton. Thomas being guarded all the way. Oh, does really well, you know. And after doing so well initially, probably a bit of arrogance crept in.
Probably should have looked for a teammate after beating the first 2 players. Tried to continue.
Sometimes brilliance is in its simplicity. There was no need for him to carry on there. Peralta gets a toe in. With the throw. It's a long one. Zimini's with the clearance. Wilson picks it up. Zimini's continuing his run. So too Wilson. Aldridge is in the middle. Forced to play it back to Graham. Graham continuing. Graham's shot is blocked. And again, Peralta getting a vital foot there. JC, they get it back. It's through to Aldridge, who is offside. They're up for it now. He was offside. Regains possession. And I'm not sure exactly the thinking of Damoy Whitfield on that occasion.
Mona have made a slight change for their personnel as well. We've seen Dante Peralta go to the right hand side of the back three. Maybe that is to deal with Tyreek Ziminis especially. Probably feels that he's a better one-on-one defender as opposed to Marlon Cunningham, who has moved over to the left hand side of the back three.
Kevon Wilson was shown the yellow card there for his challenge.
A bit too much on that one from Akeem Bernard.
Switching the play. Pinnock on it. Cool as you like, Jamaica College. Lee. Thomas. Romarian Thomas over the top. He's a nuclear weapon ready to strike. Marion Thomas.
Now that's a little bit closer to what we know he can do. A little bit more deep on that, and Rasiko Rose would have been in worlds of trouble. He clearly was worried about the effort.
Kevon Wilson touches it inside to Ziminis, trying to play the long ball and does. Lovely ball, well, almost. Defender in the way.
Probably just one or two. Expecting around 2 minutes.
This is Michael Graham. Still in a dangerous position. Aldridge trying to control it. And shot from the edge of the box to the deflection. And no issues there for Bernard as he's scampered across.
Either school would love to score before the break. Put a wrench in over the team tag that was planned for the opposing coach.
Sending it out wide, but there's a little bit too much on it for Thomas. Peralta finding Thomas inside to Whitfield. Thomas again switching the play. Zane Pinnock is across there, and he does keep it in play to eventually put it out for a throw into JC deep in their own half. Lost it in a dangerous spot here. A chance for Mona. And again, Romain Blake in the way. Pinnock will go along with the throw. It's set up properly and it's banged wide, you know. Well. You expect him to at least hit the target from there.
There's no one else that Mona would have wanted to fall onto that one than Romarion Thomas. But it wasn't the right connection. We're into 1 minute added on time. He said that he didn't anticipate there'd be a lot. Both teams showing a lot of frustration in this first half.
They really are cool at the back. That's the end of the first half. Pretty much back where we started. Honours even at the interval. He scored from the penalty spot to get his 20th goal this season. Donhue Mitchell to give Mona an early lead. And then in response, Tariq Zimini back in the spotlight, opening his account. What a time to do so in the semi-final. The equalizer for Jamaica College. Both teams will talk it over now as they go into the second stanza of this one, locked at 1 apiece.
This broadcast is brought to you by Digicel, better together. KFC, it's finger licking good. True Shake, shake and go with True Shake. Water, land of good and water. And Connex.
What does freedom look like? It's being on the open road. Exploring alone or with each other. Go anywhere and everywhere. Discover new paths or rediscover old ones. Why wait? Hit the road. Be free-spirited again. Book with Island Car Rentals. Enjoy the thrill that freedom brings.
Our country, 60 years free, is the land of wood, water, and speed. The kind of speed where as you quint, you connect from one point to the next with lots of coverage in between. That's the Digicel network experience. Working 24/7 to deliver on our promise to Jamaica, land we live and love. Digicel, made in Jamaica.
Welcome back to the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica. It's Jamaica College against Mona High in the first semi-final of the Issa Manning Cup. As we take a look at the first half highlights between these two. And JC did a lot of the running early in the piece, and that was a big chance for Sandiford there. Brandon Sandiford, looking for his 7th this season, hesitated and missed out on the opportunity. Then there's a proper confusion at the back there as Rascal Rose was in some problems, and the penalty awarded, and it was converted by Donhue Mitchell, getting his 20th goal this season, and that was in the 6th minute of play. They had more opportunities to get level, but that was a fantastic save. Really was full stretch. Hakeem Bernard to his right, denying Kevon Wilson. And here's Sandiford again, playing it inside, and missed kick by Jamali Bennett. Mona sending this one, and again Rascal Rose wasn't sure with the handling. Zimenez went over onto the left hand side, got some space to operate it, and that shot was comfortable for Hakeem Bernard, and then Gordon, trying the spectacular there, couldn't make a proper connection on it. Was there an infringement here? Well, the referee said play on, and Jamaica College did, and they capitalized. Tariq Zimenez opening his account this season. That was a wonderful finish. Absolutely nothing Hakeem Bernard could have done about that one. And Tariq Zimenez, boy, wasn't he ecstatic. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Could have got a second too. Tried to go around the keeper, but Bernard got enough on it to thwart the danger.
Now we have the first half statistics. It's been an exciting one. 10 shots between both teams. 6 to Jamaica College, 4 to Mona High. 3 shots on target for Jamaica College, only the one for Mona High that's their goal. 16 fouls between both teams, 3 yellow cards. 2 to Mona High, 1 to Jamaica College, no red cards. There's been 5 outside, 3 to Jamaica College. 1 corner apiece. There's been 2 saves that have to be made by Hakeem Bernard. Jamaica College have the better of possession, 54% to Mona High's 46%. It's been a hot game. It's time for the water break. Let's see what the fans have to say.
And I'm here with the fans in the stands. We're here at the National Stadium. It's exciting so far. The score is now 1-1, JC 1, Mona 1. And I'm here with a JC fan. Tell me how you feel about the game so far.
Well, the game has been very good. We conceded a very early goal, but that was nothing to worry about. This is Jamaica College. We always win, nothing less.
And you think that you guys are going to win? What do you think that scoreline is going to be?
Well, I think it's a minimum 3-1, minimum.
Well, he said minimum 3-1. Let's hear what some Mona fans have to say. We are here with some Mona fans. Girls, tell me how you're feeling about the match so far.
Well, to be honest, I feel good. Because I believe faith and strong man will come out here, to be very honest.
Well, they tell me so you're going to drive the trophy down to Mona Road. So show me how you're going to drive the trophy down to Mona Road.
Come on, ladies.
Drive it down to Mona Road. JC is hoping that they can carry it to Old Hope Road, and let's see if they can make it to the finals. We'll be back right after the break.
Jamaica, our land of good and water. How far we've come. What a mighty little island we are. We begin everything we do. Music, culture, sports, food. And just like the sun and everything that shines beneath it, our future looking bright. The youths have big shoes to fill, and water with every sip will contribute to education. After all, it takes a village to raise a child. And together, we are what make Jamaica the land of good and water.
Our country, 60 years free, is the land of wood, water, and speed. The kind of speed where as you quint, you connect from one point to the next with lots of coverage in between. That's the Digicel network experience. Working 24/7 to deliver on our promise to Jamaica, land we live and love. Digicel, made in Jamaica.
KFC, we still a do it big, big, big. KFC. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You a real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We a big deal, so adapt to your order. We do big things, we no follow.
We still a do it big.
KFC big deal, because big dreamers need a big deal.
Big, big.
On the go, grab your fave True Shake, packed with 9 grams protein, 30% calcium required per day, 24 key vitamins and minerals, 3 great flavors, vanilla, peanut, and butter pecan.
Try a True Shake. It's really good.
Quick and convenient meal replacement. Shake and go with True Shake.
Plug into Plus. With Digicel Plus, you get simply more speed to enjoy super fast fiber internet, more features that put you in control, more reliability to surf, stream, and share with no interruptions. Plus, more power with a better Wi-Fi connection in every room to connect all your devices to your smart home. Plug into Plus, the home fiber network that gives you more. Digicel Plus. Sign up today.
What does freedom look like? It's being on the open road, exploring alone or with each other. Go anywhere and everywhere. Discover new paths or rediscover old ones. Why wait? Hit the road. Be free-spirited again. Book with Island Car Rentals. Enjoy the thrill that freedom brings.
Watch your grape escape. Water. Why wait? Hydrated flavor with a touch of grape. Give it a taste. Water. And when you go on a base, get your water quick now.
It's new.
Yeah, grape. Service, give me a grape. Water. We're thirsty. Matter of fact, give me a lace. Matter of fact, no time for waste. Give me a case. Grape water for fill up a lake. Ready my shake for this. Get the brand new, great tasting, refreshing grape water from Water. Great for the whole family. Grape escape. Water.
Connect Services is here to solve the connectivity problems of the modern world. Our services are broad-based, solar installation, structured networking, smart building solutions, 24-hour IT technical support services, and more. But they all come with the same promise of quality and professionalism. Contact us today.
On the go, grab your fave True Shake, packed with 9 grams protein, 30% calcium required per day, 24 key vitamins and minerals, 3 great flavors, vanilla, peanut, and butter pecan.
Try a True Shake. It's really good.
Quick and convenient meal replacement. Shake and go with True Shake.
KFC, we still a do it big, big, big. KFC. Work hard every day with determination. Anything you set your mind to, you do it big. No underestimate your potential. You a real big deal and you must win.
SPICE in your area. KFC with the taste and the flavor. We a big deal, so adapt to your order. We do big things, we no follow.
We still a do it big.
KFC Big D, because big dreamers need a big deal.
This broadcast is brought to you by Digicel, better together. KFC, it's finger licking good. True Shake, shake and go with True Shake. Water, land of good and water. And Connex.
On Sportsmax on Saturday, Mavericks at the Raptors, beginning at 5 p.m. Jamaica time, 4 p.m. ECT. You don't want to miss it. And the Warriors will meet up with the Timberwolves on Sunday, 3:30 p.m., 4:30 p.m. ECT. You can watch that on Sportsmax. So we're back here at the National Stadium in Kingston, Jamaica for this first semi-final in the Issa Manning Cup. 1-1 between these two teams as we get ready for the second half. Your thoughts, Leger Williams, and what are you expecting?
Well, I think Jamaica College were the better team in the first half. They created so many chances. They just couldn't take them. They took one, and that's what led to their goal. And even the goal that Mona scored, their penalty, it was really a Jamaica College mistake. So I think if they keep their heads and keep on playing the way that they want to play and try and exploit the weaknesses of this Mona team, they will win this game. But with that being said, we know that Mona High like to start second halves very intense. They have come from deficits before to cause really big teams problems even in this season. So Mona are by no means out of it, and they will put up a huge fight going into the second half.
Not a bad crowd inside the National Stadium. Javier Lynch comes on to replace Macon Aldridge. Change. Oh no, actually Aldridge is still there. He's actually come on for Sandyford. So I guess with that, Aldridge may go on the wing. Let's see.
Yeah, he's going to go to the left. Lynch through the center. Zimini's back to the right wing. That's what happens when you have such good squad depth. So many players can occupy certain positions. Mona defense must be sick and tired. This will be the third player on the left that they will have to contend with for Jamaica College.
Well, let's see how it will go as the second half gets on the way. You did say that they start the second half with intensity. They usually do, Mona High. They'll be kicking towards the Caribbean Sea now onto downtown Kingston, while Lynch and company will be going towards the Blue Mountain Range. What does the second half have in store for us? Both teams battling for a right to be in the Manning Cup final. Mona, they're competing in their first semi-final here, and they are level with the 30-time champions Jamaica College. They are hoping that their season doesn't end under the lights here at the National Stadium, Mona High, having been knocked out of the Champions Cup by Clarendon College. Pinnock trying to control. Peralta does well to keep it in. So throw into Mona. Adriana Vassal. Wonderful stuff. Ball sent inside the area. Seems as there was another change, you know, with Cunningham off and Gordon on. We'll discuss that in a minute. But yeah, because Shane Gordon is now on the park. Not sure if he'll get there. Zimines, no? Fisher and Gordon on the park with 5 goals to his name so far. Very much an attacking change by Mona High.
Usually plays off the left. We'll be looking to attack the central areas in the second half.
Ball played over on the right. Gordon leaves it alone, and
pitch did him no favors in that instance.
Here, Marion Thomas seeing a lot of the ball, having a couple of attempts on target, or at least tried to.
Certainly loves to shoot.
Fouled. Leighton.
Really young player, Leighton. Hasn't let the occasion get the better of him so far. He's had a solid game.
This will only benefit him
moving forward.
Yeah.
Coaching staff certainly has a lot of faith in him.
Yeah, that's what you call an investment. Hopeful ball. Davidson doing well. This one kept in by Mona. Here's a chance for Gordon. Gordon sends it across. Sent back across to Gordon. Keeps it alive. Not clear properly. Mona will continue to press. Whitfield inside. Still a chance here. The whistle goes. Free kick to Mona High.
Free kick in a dangerous area. It was the substitute, Kishane Gordon, winning the foul. Now it looks like Denzel Washington Mackenzie will be over this free kick.
There's no contention for it as Jamaica College construct their wall. It is a big wall. Now Mackenzie has company. Damoy Whitfield as well is there. Zane Pinnock has also come. So take your pick as to who will go for it. Mackenzie, Whitfield, or Pinnock.
Still do think this one is Mackenzie's.
Here it comes, and there he goes. Mackenzie was looking for his 5th this season. Wasn't really close.
Yeah, a lot of build-up for that one, but didn't live up.
JC on the attack. Lovely burst of speed is inside the box. Pulls it back. Lynch trying to find Bennett.
That pullback was just a little bit behind. Javier Lynch tried to let it roll and then maybe take a shot. But by the time he let it roll, it was just too far behind him for him to then swing around. So then tried to lay it off. And by then the Mona defenders were live to the situation.
Good work initially by Kevon Wilson. They haven't cleared it well. Comes across the Ziminis and finally boots it away, although they've conceded a corner kick, Mona. It is Michael Graham to deliver JC's 2nd corner kick. Lofted high, punched away by Akeem Bernard. Aldridge. Mona's throw. Crowd didn't like the call.
Neither team getting any clear-cut opportunities to start the second half. I'm sure both coaches will have had a lot to think about, a lot to say in those halftime dressing rooms. Davian Ferguson would have been emphasizing control as Ramarian Thomas gets treatment, but Coach Davian Ferguson for Jamaica College will be emphasizing control over this game, trying to get his players more time on the ball and try and just do what they have been doing, and that's creating opportunities from wide areas. While Craig Butler would have been emphasizing the press and trying to win the ball in high areas and trying to hurt Jamaica College in that way.
Well, here's a chance. Link trying to get there. Was he brought down? The referee points to the spot. Penalty for Jamaica College. Lynch the catalyst. And now Jamaica College with a big chance to go ahead in this semi-final.
And that was some industrious work by Lynch, getting himself in front of man, putting himself between man and ball. And Daniel Mitchell, clumsy there in the end, trying to retrieve the ball. And it is a foul. And just like Jamaica College gifted Mona a penalty, it's now the turn of Mona gifting Jamaica College a penalty.
Well, Bennett was the one who was going to take it. Then Kevon Wilson deciding that he was the one who was going to kick it for Jamaica College. So Wilson looking for his 10th this season. And looking to send JC into the lead. He converts. JC's number 10 gets his 10. And they have turned this game around. They now lead in this Manning Cup semi-final by 2-1 over Mona High.
It was a cool penalty. It was calm. It was initially going to be that man, Jamali Benny, taking the penalty. Kevon Wilson said, no, it's me. And when he stepped up, there was no mistake. He has put Jamaica College back into the lead with his 10th goal of the season. And in a big moment, in a crucial moment, he has delivered. He was saying the Mona players are talking a bit too much. The Mona fans are talking a bit too much. Let me silence them. And silence them he has done. 2-1 in favor of Jamaica College.
He continues to make a mark in schoolboy football. We're close to the hour. He's getting some treatment on his calf. Change being made by Mona. Marion Thomas comes off. Carlton Brown comes onto the park. Well, that's a big call.
It is. Ramarian Thomas has been one of Mona's best players, if not their best player this season. Usually from midfield. Has played on the right so far today, but it is a big call to take him off. Craig Butler mentioned before the game that his players were ill coming into this game.
Well, JC looking to kill this off as a contest. Simonese doesn't look 100%, but he's adamant to continue. He has no intention to come off. He wants to press on. Pinnock with some space to work with on the left. He's going to need some company. Oh, what a ball that is over on the right to Leighton. Mona still with it, although the momentum gone just a bit. It is now JC with the free kick, and the yellow card is shown.
That's a poor challenge by Zayn Pinnock. Excellent work there by Jamali Bennett. Was never giving that one up. Oh, that's a really poor challenge. It's a good thing his studs weren't up. But it was really high. The Jamaica College fans are in full voice.
Bennett saying that he's fine. I think the party has begun over on the far side in the grandstand. Zimonese utilizing his pace.
Utilize his crossing ability there, however, on his weaker left side. As he swapped wings. With Makwan Aldridge. So again, he's operating on that left hand side. Substitute Carlton Brown. Not sure what happened to him, but he seems to be in some discomfort.
Yep, trying to walk it off. He's just come on the park for Mona High. Been difficult on that occasion, but JC, they managed to clear. Peralta trying to start an attack going. Zimonese trying to find Makwan Aldridge. Now here's Zane Pinnock trying to get by Dante Wines, who does well. Pinnock does well to win it back though. And it's going to be a throw into Mona.
We have seen this season in certain situations Dante Wines has looked susceptible as a 1v1 defender.
Long throw inside the box that's headed away. Nobody for Mona, following up on the edge of the box.
But in this game there's been a slight tactical tweak that's allowing him to really sit back and be in front of the play at all times.
Well, here they come again. And this one by Gordon! Rose had to get down. Not sure he knew a lot about that one. But he got there in the end. Or else I reckon that would have snuck in.
There is Mona reminding Jamaica College it's still only one goal in this.
That's a good save.
It really is. The game is still there and the corner is swung in.
Yep. And Wilson will boot it long. And Lynch does well, keeping possession, and they're trying to get by the last defender. He's fouled. The yellow card is out.
There's going to be trouble here.
Damoy Whitfield in the referee's book. Pretty obvious what the call would have been, and that he would receive the yellow card.
I was wondering if you'd been in a little trouble with a red card there because he was the last man, but I assume because the ball was so far out of Lynch's reach, he wouldn't have gotten to that scenario.
And there was some coverage, albeit out wide. Anyway, it's a free kick to Jamaica College. Zimonese is one. Again behind this. The wall being settled by Mona. 4-man wall. Bernard trying his best to get it accurate. Not sure if he's getting a proper response. But here it comes. It's a very long run-up from Tariq Zimonese. Blast along the ground. Well, he was reaching for it in the end. Hakeem Bernard. Here's an opportunity for Mona. Lake. Just to get away with it. It's a throw-in still to Mona High.
There's still only one goal in this game.
That's not a bad looking cross, and the header is just wide. Oh, Denzel McKenzie. Well, the ball managed to reach him, and he met it well, but he couldn't guide it on target.
Rosico Rose was in no man's land for that header. If that was on target, that's a goal. It was a good attempt by Denzel McKenzie. But just couldn't steer it on target. These Mona fans are expecting.
So Zimonese is off. Jaheim Fraser is on.
Maybe Zimonese is still feeling the effects. Adrenaline was really pushing him through the second half. Still not fully match fit.
Corner kick to Mona. It's their third. Here it is, whipped in. Keeper barely got a touch on it, you know. Oh, that was the most convincing clearance. Still in a dangerous area, but it's swept out. Lynch can't get a touch by the defender, though. That's good work there. Adriana Vassell. Carlton Brown, in fact, who got there in time. No, given up. Bennett was probably in a couple of minds there, not sure what to do with it, and eventually lost out. Late challenge, and another yellow card is out. It is Vassell now who's in the referee's book. For that strong challenge. Already shown to Mona in this semi-final. Will Mona be able to adapt in the last 20 minutes here? They're going to make another change. Matthew Hibbert comes on for Sean Layton. A crowd favourite. Mona's crowd favourite. Just a goal to his name so far this season, Matthew Hibbert.
What a time it would be to add to that tally.
Blake goes long.
Too long.
Mona will try again. Pin up on the right. Down. I think he's suffering from a little bit of cramp. Adriana Vassell. Is it inside? Oh, the first touch should have been better. So much better from Kevon Wilson.
And if it was, Mona would have been in serious trouble there. But they've evaded the threat just for now.
Came at an awkward height to him though. Lynch again.
Lynch has been a nuisance since coming on, hasn't he?
Yeah. Was the one who won the penalty, of course, which Wilson converted. As you see, Whitfield getting some more treatment for cramp. It's been a pretty long season. Although Mona, they wouldn't want it to end this evening.
Yeah, they'll want one match more.
Yep.
That's what they're playing for, the opportunity to represent in the Manning Cup final for the first time in their history.
They need to get back into the semi-final first. You hear some boos, it's because Kingston College, they have arrived in the building. So you can just anticipate if it's a JC-KC matchup in that final, what this crowd is going to be like.
Maybe enough of the people from North Street hasn't arrived as yet, because I'm not used to hearing boos when KC enter anywhere.
No, that's true. That is also true. Mona on it. They need a little bit more imagination, I think, Mona. JC is going to make another change. Saviola Blake is coming off. Shaw comes on in his place.
And this is a substitution that we see very often for Jamaica College late in games. Time Shaw is someone who can play all across the backline as well in defensive midfield, so he provides a solidity and also a physical presence in that midfield late in games when teams are pressing Jamaica College and trying to score goals.
Yeah, usually forms part of a very solid foundation in the middle of the pack. Time Shaw has a couple of goals to his name so far this season. Sometimes he applies his trade at left back as well. He is a utility player, Time Shaw. Plays where the team needs him. And here's Aldridge looking to finish this off. Back on Aldridge, and Akeem Bernard does enough.
It's a lovely take by Aldridge, but couldn't apply the finish.
Mona now. What can they do? Oh, that's a challenge from behind on Hibbert. But he got all ball apparently. Hibbert still down. Mona get it back. Bennett does well. Jamali Bennett sent out now to Aldridge. Lynch do well to find Aldridge. He does. Lynch continuing his run. Lynch inside the area goes down. Would have probably been better served to stay on his feet, but all of a sudden it's slippery out there. The play is stopped because the Jamaica College player, that's Romain Blake, is down on the turf. Suffering from cramp. Yep. Wow. A lot of players suffering from cramp this evening.
They've been working their socks off, literally. You see Jamali Bennett, the real live wire of the midfield for Jamaica College, also down. His nickname is Kante, so you know what that entails. And it has been a real Kante-like performance from Jamali Bennett in the Jamaica College midfield today. But that man right there, Matthew Hibbert, he'll be looking to rewrite history for Mona College and Mona High School. I apologize. And try and see if he can and lead them back into this game and possibly back or into the final for the first time.
Some Kingston College and Stats supporters in the stands already, anticipating the second semi-final after this encounter. Just about 30 minutes remaining plus time added on for stoppages. Lynch trying to force it out wide. It's one back in a dangerous area. The shot from Shaw is blocked. And now it's a conversation with a softer tone between Davian Ferguson and O'Shane Nation. There was a kick out there.
There was. The referee clearly didn't see it. Jamaica College players were applauding as if they were expecting a second yellow card for Zane Pinnock. But it hasn't come. The referee's giving him a talking to. He's saying if you want to remain on the field for the rest of this game, the last 13 minutes, you can't be doing things like that.
Well, probably just told him that he needs to be an angel. Anything else, he's going to be sent off. Graham sends it long. The keeper coming out and collecting. What does Mona have in them? Almost went through. But JC, they have been good at the back. Composed as well. Yeah, that's a foul. Pinnock sends this one across. Wonderful. Could not beat. That was Wines there. Now Aldridge. Wilson. Michael Graham on it. Hurls it out immediately. Bernard. Gordon looking to switch the play. And too much on it. Couldn't get there.
I have tried. A lot of effort put into this performance. They're looking for some quality to go along with that effort now to equalize.
Neatly done. Wonderful stuff by Jaheim Fraser. Goes to the turf. And another yellow card. That's a second yellow card. And he's going to be sent off once he finds the right color. I'm assuming he's looking for the red card. It was given discreetly. But it's a second yellow card that's shown. And Mona down to 10.
It was coming. So many Mona players going into the book. And when chasing the game, they always will be left susceptible to one-on-ones. And that one-on-one, Jaheim Fraser did excellently to evade Adriano Vassell.
Yeah, if you're on a yellow card, you can't do that.
But to be honest, he had no choice. Jamaica College, that would have made it a 3-2. He could have trusted his teammates more, but he did what he thought he had to do, and now Mona are down to 10 men for these last around 8.5 minutes plus stoppages.
Free kick taken, and it's now back out wide, and ball sent in for Bernard to handle. Gordon again. Back to Gordon inside. Played to the edge of the box. Still an opportunity. Shot from distance. Not a lot of power behind it.
Mona not giving up yet.
No, they are not. This one swung inside. Handled well by Davidson. And this one will go all the way through. Rose lets it go. Kevon Wilson will make his way off. Having scored from the penalty spot, Dylan John now comes on for him.
As well as Alec Benny, the Trinidadian.
So Benny is on, trying to spot who he actually replaced.
It's looking like Maquan Aldridge. No. I actually think it's Javier Lynch.
Lynch, who had come on in the second half. Well, I guess he did his job. Javier Lynch.
Might be an injury as well.
Maybe.
Because he is getting treatment on the sidelines.
Ball played through. It's a chance for JC to finish. What was he thinking there, Maquan Aldridge?
He's trying to beat the keeper.
But it was always going to be more difficult as he was. It was going to be a more acute angle for him.
Not the best choice there.
I think he probably miskicked the first time, you know.
Yeah, should have went for the shot on that occasion, and he substituted off.
Yeah, Mamadi King replaces him. That was his last kick / miss kick of the evening. And Mamadi King comes on in his place. Card is shown to Romain Blake. Is it Blake?
It is. Not sure exactly what for, but he certainly thinks that it was unfair.
Quite fall for him. No, it goes the other way. JC, they get it back though. That wasn't called for at all. Oh, giving up possession easily. Now comes out wide. Oh, good challenge coming in from Wines.
He's had a brilliant game, Wines. Much more reserved in this game. Less inverting. Acting as a third centre back on several occasions, but when he's been called upon to go to that wing and deal with a winger, he's dealt with them on more occasions than not.
Time now for the Sportsmax app moment of the game. And it was a very good moment for one Tariq Ziminiz. Built from out of the middle of the park. Lovely ball through from Kevon Wilson. And Ziminiz cutting inside and burying that one. Wonderfully taken too. And that was the leveler for JC in this contest. And it's also the Sportsmax app moment of the game, courtesy of the Sportsmax app. Back to live action as Mona trying to get the equalizer. Shot was blocked. There's Zibanez cheering his team on from the bench, hoping that they can hold on these last 2 minutes plus. Long throw by Pinnock, and it's headed over the top. Gordon there at the near post. Robinho Gordon.
Mona trying till the very end. Those long throws have been fruitful for them this season. On that occasion, it was close.
King. Oh, King does well, and then he was pulled down. Whitfield was the one who pulled him down, I believe, and he's also on a yellow card. He's lucky to still be on the park, I think.
There was some brilliant skill by King there. As soon as he felt the tug, however, I felt like he could have went on. But as soon as he felt the tug, he decided to go down for the free kick.
Free kick.
It's Jaheim Fraser and Dylan John over it.
Three-man wall set up by Mona High.
JC leaving 6 players back to deal with a potential Mona counter-attack. 5 now. Certainly not committing too many players.
They do take it short, and Dylan John was looking for that far corner. Wasn't near. Was looking for a free kick on that occasion. The call didn't go his way.
Not a lot of things have gone Mona's way today.
Benny. Here's a chance for JC to seal this off as a contest. He had an opportunity to pass, decided not to do so. But here's the effort that's dragged wide by Benny.
Both players on JC's left-hand side extremely agitated with their colleagues. Jaheim Fraser and Marley King in acres of space, but 2 selfish acts by Dylan John and Benny. They still have a corner.
Well, and they decided to take it short. Just 3 minutes of stoppages to be played, mind you. They want to try eat up as much time as possible. And another free kick for JC. There's a foul. And the yellow card is shown.
Marley King having a lot of fun in that corner.
Yes, he is. And it goes the way of Mona High. He feels as if he's made it.
The coach is made sure to tell him that he hasn't.
JC looking for one more possibly through Benny. Benny pulls it across. Here's a chance to finish it. John committing the infringement there. Last chance for Mona, you reckon, just to confirm the yellow card shown to Mackenzie. Gordon has Hebert for company. Going alone. Gordon.
There's some dazzling footwork there by Gordon. Should have delivered at that point, however. Allowed Jamaica College to clear. It's a last chance saloon now for Mona.
Long throw taken. Played out wide. Sent inside. It's Hibbert. High and wide. They've done it again. They've done it again and again and again. The Dark Blues in another Manning Cup final as they continue their journey towards their 31st title. They had to do it the hard way in this contest, coming from behind to beat Mona High in this semi-final. There was a lot of conversation heading into this game, as this semi-final meant a lot for Mona, who were there for the very first time, and they were seeking to go to the final for the first time as well. At the end of the day, there is sadness and a bit of despair. But as is the case with Mona, it's still always Mona pride. But their season ends today at the hands of Jamaica College. Davion Ferguson's boys are in another Manning Cup final after beating Mona High by 2-1. Take a look at the full-time highlights here, and that was a really clumsy challenge, and Gordon was taken down there by Rasika Rose, and the penalty was converted by Donhue Mitchell, getting his 20th this season, and Mona, they were ahead in the 6th minute of play. JC kept on coming, they had chances. This one saw Bernard making an absolutely magnificent save, denying Kevon Wilson. And then, well, that wasn't the best handling at all by Rasika Rose. Ziminis on the left got a shot off. Was handled well by Akeem Bernard. Wasn't a lot of power in that one. But then Ziminis with a similar opportunity as he broke free from the ball from Kevon Wilson, and then what a finish that was to the right of Akeem Bernard. Fantastic stuff. And that was the equalizer for JC. Could have gone further ahead. Zimni should have gotten his second here, but couldn't get by the keeper. In the second half, more opportunities. Lynch was cut down by Mitchell, and the penalty was awarded to Jamaica College. For all the marbles, Wilson converted in the 58th minute to give Jamaica College the critical lead, silencing the crowd in the process. didn't have a whole lot of opportunities going forward, but that was a fabulous save. Wonderful shot coming in from Kishane Gordon. And an opportunity here, headed just wide of the mark. And again, that was close. Then Makwan Aldridge, I think there was a miss kick initially, no? Then tried to go around the keeper. And then looking again for the equalizer, Robinho Gordon heading it over his own bar. Dylan John with space, trying to go alone. And Alec Benny for company, and his shot was deflected wide. And that was that, as far as the 90 minutes were concerned, with JC coming out on top.
Time for the full-time match statistics. Jamaica College, it was a good performance by them. 10 shots to Mona High's 7, 5 shots on target to Mona High's 2, 25 fouls between both teams. There were 6 yellow cards for Mona, 2 for Jamaica College. But important, there was a red card for Mona High. 5 offsides between both teams. 7 corners between both teams, 4 going to Mona, 3 to Jamaica College. 3 saves had to be made by Akeem Bernard in the Mona goal. Jamaica College with 54% possession to Mona High's 46. And in the end, it's Jamaica College 2, Mona High 1. And it's Jamaica College going to the finals of the Manning Cup for the 3rd consecutive season. And now, it's Kimani with the man of the match for today, Jamari Bennett.
Thank you, Leger. I am joined by the man of the match, Jamari Bennett of Jamaica College. He'll be presented with his goodies from Kadeen Webley, Junior Brand Manager of Digicel. Jamari, I have to ask you, how does it feel to be in another Manning Cup final representing Jamaica College?
Well, first I can say it's an amazing feeling. It's like a dream come true, and we've been working for it. So all I can say is thank God.
Speaking about working, they call you Kante. Do you model your game predominantly off of N'Golo Kante?
Yes, basically yes, because I have the ability as him. So like, yeah, I would say yes.
How important is the relationship between players and coach? Because Coach Ferguson and yourself seem to have such a close relationship. How does that affect your performance on the pitch?
First I can say it's trust. The coach have to trust you and you have to trust the coach. So like, as long as you build that relationship, I think everything is going to be alright.
Thank you, all the best.
Alright, yeah, thank you.
And that was the man of the match from Jamaica College. And now we have to hear from the winning coach. It's Coach Ferguson. He looks a happy man. Coach Fergie, you're into the finals once more. What a performance. What an atmosphere by your supporters. Sum up the game for us.
I think I came to class today and I learned a lot. At the end of the day, I think it's a game that we started very slowly. Nerves at the start. But I think once we settled down, we know we had the measure of this Mona team. They're a team that are very emotional, very direct, and they live on the edge. So once we could have maintained our composure, keep our concentration going, we know we would have won this game. Because this is not the first time Jamaica College is in this position. And pedigree and class came out today here and show.
Well, Coach, seeing so many of your players going down during the game, to cramps, stretching, was that a point of concern for you looking forward to the other matches?
No, we have time to get them recovered. It was a very taxing game mentally. I think most of the cramps were due to anxiety more than anything else. But we have to the final, I think, 10 days. So I think these boys will be ready definitely for that one.
I assume you won't be throwing a party for your boys. Are you guys that type to celebrate after a win like this, or it's on to the next one?
Jamaica College has won 31 championship. We're not new to this. So we don't get ahead of ourselves, we remain humble, and we just prepare for the next one.
Thank you, Coach. All the best.
Yeah, man. Good.
Now we await the coach on the losing end of things, Craig Butler. He makes his way. A very stunning season by Mona, the best in their history. And here's the mastermind behind it all. Coach Butler, tough loss in the end, but your boys gave a valiant effort. Sum up the game for us.
I think that we did our best. The football is round. More powers to JC. Congratulations to them, they won. I'm proud of the boys. Brilliant boys, working hard, small squad, putting everything, fitness, everything. And it says a lot for development and building your own. Yeah, and that's one thing I'm proud of with my team. Those boys have been with me for 3-4 years now. Very proud of every single one of them. The school, the teachers, everybody. I'm just grateful to God, and I'm really looking forward to spending a little time with my family.
It seems like you are laying the building blocks for a dominant season in the coming years. How important is that progression year after year, that you're reaching further in these competitions?
Well, I'm happy because the Colts team has progressed to the next round into the quarterfinals. The Pepsi team went to the quarterfinals and dropped out. But it's about developing these players, you know, and developing the coaching staff. You know, we have to create a mentality, not just with my coaching staff, but other coaches as well. A mentality of winning, a winning mentality, not believing you're less than anyone else. And I'm so proud of Mona. I'm proud of seeing what the whole school has done. The principal put up a banner in the school and all the kids are here. Who would say that Mona could fill up a half a side of the stadium? Well done, boys. Well done, school. And I'm proud and grateful, truly grateful to be the leader behind it.
Thank you, Coach. Looking forward to more days to come.
God bless.
So, Mona on the losing end on this occasion, still trying to get the better of Jamaica College, maybe sometime in the future. But as far as this semi-final is concerned, Jamaica College, they come out on top and they make it through to yet another Manning Cup final. We're looking ahead to the second semi-final now, as Kingston College will be on show against St. Andrew Technical High School. Ricardo Chambers will have the call.